Hello everyone. Many of you interested in doing business and some want to import stuffs from non-European countries to European countries. This video is exclusive for you. Are you wondering how this can be done? In this video, we are breaking down the step-by-step process of obtaining an import-export number, which is EORI Number in German. What kind of application process to be done, prerequisites and so on. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and we share videos about German rules and regulations. If you're ready, come let's get started. Before diving into the topic, I have already made a set of videos about starting business in Germany, taxes for entrepreneurs and freelancers and so on. Check out this playlist for more such videos. After watching our videos, if you need any clarification on some topics, feel free to book an one-to-one consultation either with us or with our tax consultant for tax-related queries. Now, let's start with EORI number. In order to import objects from non-European countries, one needs this number, which is unique identifier for people or companies involved in customs procedures to quickly exchange information. What is EORI number? It stands for Economic Operators Regulation and Identification System. This is a unique numbering system used by customs officials and other authorities in the European Union. This number is important for customs clearance within European community and is composed of the country code DE for Germany followed by numerical sequence. Who needs this EORI number and who don't? Every business engaging in imports or exports and even those applying for export permits requires an EORI number. It becomes mandatory from the very first import or export transaction. Before you begin the application process, ensure that you actually need an EORI number or not. If you are involved in international trade, customs procedure or interacting with other authorities, having an EORI number is crucial. If the recipient of shipment of goods is not an economic operator but a private individual, an EORI number is not a necessary. However, it must always be checked on case-by-case basis whether there is actually economic activity happening or not. Anyone who submits fewer than 10 customs declarations per year as a private individual does not need an EORI number. So now let's look into the structure of EORI numbers. In all EU countries, the country code is placed first. For example, for Germany, the country code is DE in our case. Following that is a 15-digit numerical combination such as like this you will get the EORI number. In total, up to 17 characters can be used in an EORI number and each country assigns EORI codes differently. It's important to have an EORI number on your goods in the following cases: filling a customs declaration, submission of summary entry or submission a declaration of temporary storage, submitting a customs declaration for temporary admission or a re-export declaration if you have provided security and few more. How to obtain an EORI number? When applying an EORI number, economic operator registration and identification number, there are typically several options available. Depending on the customs authority and country specific procedures, there are two ways to apply EORI number. First, application via customs portal. You can set up a service account required for this customs portal. For secure electronic identification, you only need a Elster certificate issued by your company or as a private user to use personally. Please make sure that a certificate contains the current data of your company or about a person. This data assigned to your certificate is also part of the master data stored with your EORI number. Changing this data is only possible by adopting your Elster certificate accordingly. Next option is you can also do via paper application. Alternatively, you can use a form called 0870A for EORI number. For private individuals and legally dependent companies or organizational units, please use this special form called 0870C. For private individuals, or 0870B for branch number. You can apply online through the customs portal of the German Customs Administration or opt for the traditional route using the application form 0870. Detailed instructions can be found in the German Customs Administration website. It's crucial to keep your registration details updated, especially in case of changes like company name, address or legal structure. After submitting the form, you will receive EORI number in 4 to 8 weeks of time. After obtaining the EORI number, this must be provided when making exports and import declaration. Exporters during export and importers during import, you have to submit this EORI number. Coming to the verification of EORI number. Concerned about the validity of the EORI number, you can check with the Customs Administration website or directly through the EU database. You can also check out the validity in the website by entering the EORI number. Understanding EORI obligation, the obligation to provide an EORI number falls on economic operators involved in international trade. However, if you are not an economic operator and submit fewer than 10 written or electronic customs declaration annually, you might be exempt according to the Article 9, Paragraph 3 of UCC in conjunction with Article 6 of the UCCDA. This exemption also applies if you are represented by the service provider such as postal or express service. I hope you got detailed explanation about EORI number. If you have any queries about starting a business or freelancer in Germany, feel free to book an appointment with us. Link for the appointment is mentioned in the description. Also, if you want me to make a video about how one can apply for this EORI number, how we can fill this form, so please leave a comment. Based on the comments, we will make a separate video on this topic. Thanks for watching our video. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and share this video to your friends. I will see you in yet another interesting video. Until bye bye from Vanakkam Germany, Priya.